good afternoon or good evening, depending where you're joining us from. So welcome to our Tech on Wednesdays class for the Icebreakers team. And today, Executive Director Hernan Rodriguez will be giving us the class. So hi, Hernan.
Hello, Annie. Hello, everyone. Icebreakers, team of champions. How are you guys doing? This is Hernan from Vancouver. And for all of you that are watching this recorded, feel free to like, subscribe, and share with others. This is a class by the Icebreakers team of champions in Experior Financial Group, which is the fastest growing trilingual team in Canada, the USA, and Puerto Rico. Today is Tech Wednesday. So we're going to be talking about technology, but also we're going to incorporate the human touch because we always are listening about artificial intelligence, AI, but today we're going to also be combining emotional intelligence. And so far, we don't know in the future, the best intelligence that is emotional is human, okay? So we're going to be touching on that, and this is going to be a training with feedback based in questions from many of you, but especially from an agent in the US, in California, who reached me today. So before we share screen and all that, I want to let you know that you need to have both things now in 2024 if you want to really take your business to the next level. You have to implement technology. You don't have to be a programmer, and you don't have to obviously be like having any type of degree. You just have to use simple but efficient applications and simple, efficient techniques. Because what we want at the end is to be able to speak with those prospect clients or prospect recruits. Because obviously our business is composed of two things. One, servicing clients. And for those of you who want to build teams, is to also attract and recruit preferably licensed agents, but you can also obviously attract people without licenses. So before I share my screen, Anya, before you give me permissions for that, I'm going to make sure that I have a bunch of other things here close. That way I don't confuse you, because today we have a nice and simple illustration, a PDF that I just created for all of you. And I'm going to post it as well in the Icebreakers Telegram support and collaboration group so that all of you can have it after that. Okay, so I will go ahead. Can I share screen already? Yeah, okay, excellent. Can you see the graphic that I have here?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So the name of this graphic is Hybrid Automated and Personalized Content Marketing Solution. And there are 9 steps here, okay? So, of course, the very first one is content strategy development. And here is where you have to decide what are you going to be talking about, okay? Now, also keep in mind that your content can be not just in video, which is my favorite, okay? And is the one that is going to give you the most conversion. But you can obviously use the same script and copy paste it and use it in blogs or different publications just as text, or add that same idea or script into images, okay? So that's called repurposing. But you have to know, on number one, you have to design what is it that you are going to be talking about. And you can either just put it out of your own knowledge, grab information from Google, or obviously you can use AI to help you with this, okay? But you have to select a topic. Once you do that, and I'm going to be focusing into video creation, okay? Assuming that all of you are good with that. And again, there are, and I didn't mean to say good as into you're a professional on recording, but you are okay being on camera. Now, if you are not, there are many other different options. Are not going to be as powerful, but there are many other softwares to use animation, voiceover, or even, voices that are created completely by AI. And now there are even softwares that can clone your voice to do it. But the number one, and the one that is going to take less time, I believe, it just takes opening your camera, is the video creation. And so that's why step one is content strategy, what you're going to be talking about. Number two is automated content creation and human crafted videos, because you can do both. Okay. So those are the two things, first and second step. The number three is multi-platform distribution. Why is this? It's been proven that if you distribute your content in multiple channels, you obviously are going to be reaching more people, because different people have a different preference. Some are navigating mostly, for example, in Facebook, others may be in TikTok, others in Instagram. So you can use the same content and go multi-platform distribution. Now, again, this can be done manually by uploading your videos into different social media platforms, or there are many affordable softwares now, okay? And I recommend that you go with softwares that are not monthly payment, software that you can buy lifetime deals. I like to check AppSumo normally, okay? And all of you have access to the Heartbeat app. I mentioned it there, and I can even put more of those. Also, Dealify is another one. I'm not going to spell it here, but you can ask me later. I know, Cassandra, you're making notes. You can just send maybe a message, please, for all of us on the Icebreakers group, and just maybe ask me for a reminder to put the link for both Dealify and AppSumo, okay? Now, there are many other websites where you can find lifetime deals on software, but those are the ones I like, because I don't like to be paying monthly for things, But anyway, sometimes, well, there's a ton that you can use over there for sure, and others. But so you can find software for all that, not only for posting in multiple platforms, but also for helping you with the creation of videos, okay? And then step 4 is, okay, so you already decided where you're going to be posting this content or videos, okay? And you go ahead and post it manually or automated. But after that, that's just the beginning. That is just those posts going in your wall, okay? That's all it is there. Now, some of you might have a lot of followers. I don't have that many. But if we are not really like heavy influencers, we are going to have to always try to reach more people. And the way that we do that is through either organic distribution. And organic distribution, again, is where you're not paying for advertising. You just grab from your post and share it in a group, okay, of whatever interest you are looking for, because that's where your prospects interact, okay? If we are recruiting, like I am in the recruiting phase, I'm not in the phase of looking for clients right now to write policies or do investments, financial needs analysis. Where I repost is into Facebook groups where there are many thousands of licensed insurance agents, because suddenly from my 600 friends that I have in Facebook, which is limited number of friends, I can go into a group that might have 20, 30, 70, 100,000 members, okay? It's all about exposure. Now, the key here, I was talking to an agent earlier. He's doing great videos, like I really, really applaud him, and great content. But the key here is consistency. That's why I want to make a pause on number 4, on step number 4. Consistency and patience, because it's been proven, And I recommend to everyone, again, a book called Fanatical Prospecting. Fanatical Prospecting. Everything that you do constantly in your efforts for marketing that you do daily is going to start giving you results on a bigger scale 90 days later. Okay? It's like planting seeds and harvesting. So when people start putting a lot of effort at the beginning and they start judging themselves too early, they are just cutting themselves short. Okay? And what I am letting you know is what I have applied, what it has worked for me. So I want to let you know again, for all of you who didn't see it, but this is not to brag, it's just to let you know what can be done. In a period of about 28 months of starting to recruit, when Executive Director Annie Cureri and I started recruiting, for yesterday, I reached, or the icebreakers as a team, we reached 300 licensed agents, and it's all doing this. We work remotely. Now, I'm not saying that you don't apply this, roadmap or this funnel into some one-on-one live presentations, with groups of people in front of you. All I'm letting you know is that if you continue with your efforts and if you do your efforts constantly every day, it's going to pay out. Okay, so organic distribution is where you are not paying for it. There are other deeper classes, but I can give you a quick tip on Facebook that most of you might know. Okay, and it is, once you are inside a Facebook group, there is always a lens, like how you call it, lupa in English, and what is it?
Magnifying lens.
Magnifying glass, okay?
Yeah.
So on that magnifying glass, you can search for keywords. So if you were inside a group, whatever group you are into, and you go into the magnifying glass and you just type insurance, any person who has requested information about insurance or comment about insurance will be highlighted, no matter when it was done. And so you can again comment over those old posts, and everyone who commented there and who liked that is gonna see your comment, and that is gonna attract, possible prospects to you as well, because this is about working deeply. Once you are in social media, do not expect that it's just magic. When people like your posts, you have to go in and also interact with them. Oh, thank you for liking my post. I'm here to serve you. You understand? That's how you start the conversations, because all this is work, of course. But if we dedicate ourselves to really mining our territory correctly, we will for sure have success. Okay, now the paid advertising, okay, which I don't recommend to do from the get-go. But if you do have funds to do it, you can start testing. But I rather you first create your content and distribute it organically, okay, to your friends, to groups, and all that. And then you can start driving traffic by paying Facebook or by paying YouTube or even TikTok. But now we go to the next step, because you could be doing all these, but if you don't have a place, first is the call to action as well, okay, within those videos. See, most of us are conditioned since we are children to follow instructions, because our parents, were giving us instructions, right? So we are conditioned to follow instructions. We have to instruct our viewers on what to do. That's the call of action, or the voice of command. You just have to, obviously, all of you have a different style than me, and that's fine, because we will resonate with different people, but we still have to let people know what to do, okay? So do it on your own style, but let them know, hey, to know more about this, click here. So in that case, your videos, your posts, okay, and even if it is just a text post, should always include a link on the description. So you do your description and you put a link. I normally, put whatever I'm talking about, a little text description to catch people, they want to know what it is about. On top of an image as well that can tell them what it's about. But I put a text because repetition is important. And whenever we hear things 3 times, it's going to sink in. Every time we hear things 3 times, it's going to sink in. Every time we hear things 3 times, it's going to sink in. See? So if you are listening to it or you are reading to it, it counts as 2. Okay? So I always let them know. And I said, hey, feel free to reach me on a direct message here on this social media channel or click on the link for more information. I always do it. Some of you might be thinking, oh, it's too much work, but I'm going to give you the reality of the matter. We have a great system at Experior. We have a lot of advantages over every other single builder system, and we compete or surpass most systems for personal producers. But people do not know that. We're still a young company, small company. So if you put in the work and you treat it like that, because it's an investment that is not going to maybe pay immediately. If you're going for clients, will pay faster than if you are building, but it's going to work. Put the time, create the link. And that's why step number 5 is intelligent lead capture with a personal touch. Okay. So that's how this funnel is going, because you send them from your videos that are like short, quick videos are the ones that work the most, okay? You create them. If you can put even a QR code at the end to tell people scan the QR code, they might be watching with a friend and they can scan the QR code, but they have to go somewhere. They have to go to a landing page. Can either be a properly created landing page, or it could be a link towards your Calendly. Okay, because again, what we want to really do through this whole trajectory is talk to the person on a Zoom call, preferably. Could be also on a phone, but a Zoom call is better. So whether you are attracting clients or you are attracting recruits, if we're going to attract clients, obviously we need to do a financial needs analysis. So if we can at any moment bridge the gap and bring them directly to talk to us, then that's best, because that's the final goal. And the same for recruiting. Okay. But if you can pass them through a lead capturing landing page, better. Otherwise, to your Calendly, and third option, whatever you use most. But I believe that in general, WhatsApp is the one that will have more users for clients and for recruits. So you can just go to YouTube. We'll do it another time, because this is not a class about WhatsApp. How to get your WhatsApp link is very simple. Just go to YouTube and say, hey, how do I get my WhatsApp link with my telephone number? It takes 2 seconds to do it. And you can just send people from there to there if you want. But best, landing page. Second, Calendly. Third, straight to your WhatsApp. And then number 6 is, if you want to go this deep, you don't have to go with a CRM. You can do follow-up manually. But everyone that is in the USA with Experior have access to the CRM integration. Otherwise, you can use any other one. Or you can even just use your notepad, because you have to be able to track the follow-up and the planning that you do with these people. And you have to make notes. One of the things that I like a lot myself, and it's not that automated, is when I have a call with any prospect, I go into my telephone or I open Google Contacts, because that's where I have my contacts, and I enter in the notes what happened. That way, because at some point you're going to have so many people calling you and you're calling people that you won't remember what you spoke about with them. And then suddenly I can just go to my notes and I see it. So you can see that I like a lot of different things that are automated, but some things I actually don't automate in purpose, depending on what I'm doing. At this point, I'm talking to high-level agents. I don't need to have it super automated, but I need to make notes somewhere that are handy. So follow up. Very important. Then prospect engagement with a follow-up is offer a Zoom conversation with you. Okay, that's number 8. And through that, is where if you already are very confident into how to do that consultation for your clients for the financial needs analysis, then obviously do it on your own. But if you are not confident yet and you are not ready, then bring your trainer. So normally, the trainer is the person who recruited you. But if you're new to Experior or new to the industry, then would be the person above that person. So always go on ladders and ask them to help you if you don't have either the confidence or the ability so that you can shadow what they do, okay? And if for any reason between you and your executive director, there is no one with experience to do that, then contact your immediate executive director. And again, I encourage all executive directors to also give their Calendly to the agents in their agencies so that they can book you in automatic without anyone wasting time. Okay, so that's what I believe everyone should be doing. And if it is for recruiting, it's the same thing. Try to keep it simple. Right now, it is just about the flow on how you should do it. It's not about going super deep on every single step. We will be giving a class into what to say and how to keep it as simple as possible and as enticing as possible for those prospects to say yes and book with you. Or, that's booking with you unless you really know how to close it. Book with you and you know how to close by recruiting that prospect or getting the financial needs analysis done and get them to move on with any of our programs to help them. Otherwise, keep it simple, get a process, and invite someone who has more experience than you to help you. And number 9 is obviously the finish line. So we reach 30 minutes for this presentation, but I will open up the microphone. You can put your hand up if you know how to do it. Otherwise, maybe in order, open the microphone and it will be my pleasure to answer questions for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Hernan. Let me check the chat to see if we had any questions there. So we have a question from Cassandra asking about lead page makers. So do you have recommendations or suggestions for
I
that?
do have a few recommendations. What I use, I like Swipe Pages, but I'm not sure if they have a lifetime deal. But if you go to AppSumo, nowadays, they have very competitive landing pages. I hear another one that is quite good. It's called Fast Pages as well. But basically, any landing page generator that is drag and drop is going to help you, especially if it includes hosting, because the moment that you have to buy hosting in one side and build your pages in the other side, starts getting a little, not complicated, but you're going to have to start paying and integrating to systems and all that. There are many that you can just Google and be like, hey, landing page builder with hosting and email automation. And there are many. All of them are so good nowadays, are very simple. But again, look for lifetime deals. Hopefully that answered the question. Is there any other question there, Annie?
No, just a comment from Kirsten. It says, reminder, media has a great integrated social marketing, digital and print media system.
Okay, I don't know about that system, but thank you very much for the tip. There you go. So I'm gonna post this image in the Telegram group. And if no one has any more questions, I first of all thank you for attending. Those of you that are here, I thank you for attending and for your preference to the Icebreakers and Experior Financial Group. So thank you, everyone. This is a presentation by the Icebreakers Team of Champions. We have modern training in English, Spanish, and French for now. We're going to be including a lot more languages as more people join us. We can help you run your business in a more profitable and efficient way if you are in financial services. And with that, I wish you the best. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a great evening, everyone.
You too. Thank you.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
We are the Icebreakers team. Our team writes more business per licensed agent than any other Experior Financial Group team in both the US and Canada. We are also the fastest growing team within Experior Financial Group in both the USA and Canada. We have full modern training in English, Spanish, and French. For more information on how to power up your life insurance business through joining the Icebreakers team of champions, contact the person that sent you this video or scan the QR code. Thank you for watching and see you next time.